Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as our Irie Insurance is set to begin for our fourth and final game here today, the 3-6 matchup. Hillsboro Central Valley and the Hankinson Co-op getting ready to do battle for the final spot in the semifinals on Monday. Thanks for tuning in. Brady Siebel's with you. We'll take a break. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Event.com. Our pregame show continues here with our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame coaches' comments. Dakota Heritage Bank sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in Minnesota and North Dakota. Talking with a coach for Hillsboro Central Valley, Corey Erickson. And Corey, I know a busy week here. I know you had games Monday, Tuesday, and then kind of the weather affected the last few days for practice. So kind of just talk about your last week or so getting ready here for the region tournament.
Yeah, it's been quite the swing in terms of temperatures and everything. So we, last weekend we were at the Midseason Madness, and it was 90 degrees outside, and we were dealing with a bunch of wind. And Monday, Tuesday is in the 90s and windy, and then we get here to the games of the region tournament, and now we're talking temperatures in the 40s and 50s. So a little bit of a weird swing there, but. The games have gone well. We've been competitive. We beat Hankinson in 2 games on Monday at home in a doubleheader, and then lost a close one to Thompson. But we're playing pretty well offensively. We're starting to come alive. Our bats have come around here the past 4 games or so. Pitching has been pretty solid for us. So right now we're just hoping to peak at the right time, and big emphasis for us has been our defense. We started off the season pretty clean. Had a couple of errors here the past couple of games, so just need to kind of work through a few games and hopefully settle down and play our best softball now.
Yeah, you talk about that, and really that's kind of the coach speak that you hear a lot, is that you want to be peaking at the right time, and that's something that definitely you hope to be able to do over the next couple of days here at the region tournament.
Yeah, the biggest thing is, we had a lot of games in a few days. I think we had games, the week before was Thursday, game Friday, 2 games Saturday, 2 games Monday, game Tuesday. So we really didn't have a whole lot of practice there. So, one blessing in disguise with this weather, we were supposed to have a game on Thursday against Mayport CG, and that one ended up getting rained out. But, it's given us a little bit of time to just, kind of focus on ourselves, not have the grind of games so much, be able to rest up a little bit, work through a few things, and talk about what we need to improve on, and be able to work on those things a little bit. So I said the weather is not great, but it has been a blessing in disguise in some ways.
Mentioned there Monday going up against Hankinson, a doubleheader sweep, but in the region tournament now in the postseason, can't overlook an opponent at all.
No, we know that they're a very young team, and they lost a lot of good starters, good players for them last year. So, it's a rebuilding year for Hankinson, but they're always well coached. Mike there at Hankinson does a great job with the program. He's been around there for longer than I have been. There's a lot of familiarity with our programs. We have the luxury of having a more experienced team. A lot more seniors, a lot more upperclassmen. And we returned pretty much our entire team from last year. We're just missing a few starters from last year's team. So we got the experience on our side. We showed it when we played on Monday in that doubleheader. We won 25-0 and 17-7. We started our JV team in that second game actually, and it was a little bit closer game than I wanted. So I brought our starters back in, and they kind of shut the door there. So we can't look past anyone. So we need to come out and execute the way I know we can here against Hankinson, and then if we win that one, then we just need to we know we're going to have a tough couple of games going forward, and we know we need to win those ones if we want to reach our goals for this season.
Coach Corey Erickson, our pregame coach's comments from Dakota Heritage Bank, online at dhb.bank. Corey, thanks so much for your time. Good luck today.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Brady.
All right, that was
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
It's time to hit the ground with summer lawn and gardening projects, and Mayport Hardware is here to help. Stop by the greenhouse and browse the wide selection of flowers to liven up your yard. From the outdoor power tools of mowers, tillers, and trimmers to the lawn care essentials of seeds, fertilizers, and top-tier gardening tools, let Mayport Hardware transform your yard to where the grass is greener. Come visit Tim, Sue, and the staff at Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
The World of Outlaws late models return to the Norman County Raceway, Ada, Minnesota, June 28th. Ada Building Center LLC Start to Finish Showdown, presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Enjoy the experience. Nationwide top 10 experience last year. Let's make it number 1 this year. World of Outlaws late models, Ada Building Center LLC Start to Finish Showdown, presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Tickets now available, ncraceway.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Coaches meeting going on as we speak right now here in our Irie Insurance pregame show. As again, thank you to all the sponsors you will see and hear. Of course, whenever possible, please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. As without them, this coverage on YourLiveEvent.com would not be possible. We'll come back with our Crystal Sugar starting lineups and our Norman County Raceway, Red River Valley Speedway first pitch when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
By that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsboro. It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Take your softball or baseball skills to the next level with personalized instruction from the professional staff at the Ball Yard. Their mission is to provide area players, young and old, the opportunity to improve their skills in a professional level facility and to provide a high level of instruction to youth players to help them achieve their goals at the Ball Yard. Come and visit the one place in the Fargo-Moorhead area where it's always summer. For more information, go online to fmballyard.com. That's fmballyard.com.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
The City of Hillsboro invites you to make Hillsboro your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsboro. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsboro, contact the Hillsboro City Office at 701-636-4620. The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsboro and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
Since its beginning, the Central Cast Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cast High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cast Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcastboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcastboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com. It's time now for our starting lineups from the American Crystal Sugar Company. We'll start with the batting order for the Pirates of the Hankinson Co-op. Your duo up here in the top of the first, Adley Mock, Tian Bowen Stingle, and Izzy Hernandez. 3-4-5, Adeline Prochnow, Gracie Meyer, and Macy Gockler. 7-8-9, Aubrey Hitmonic, Skylar Furch, and Ava Meyer. That's your batting order for the Hankinson Co-op Pirates. Mike Lola is the coach for Hillsboro Central Valley. Their defensive positioning, Megan Ensign is in the circle. Peyton Quam is behind the plate. That is your battery. Evelyn Willison at first. Chloe Tice at second. Kaylee Kittleson short. Carsey Hattelstad at third base. That is your infield. Defensive positions at left field, Aaliyah Helmstead, Sana Kritzberger, and Alexis Iverson left to right. In the outfield, starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. As we get ready for our first pitch here at about 6:20, again brought to you by the Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway. World of Outlaws late models on June 28th at Norman County Raceway. World of Outlaw Sprint Cars at the Red River Valley Speedway on May 31st and August 23rd. Their websites for more details and tickets for the Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway. As the first pitch is a ball, 0-1. And thanks for joining us here today on YourLiveEvent.com. As Ensign sets and the 1-0. Called strike, evens it up now 1-1. So again, Adley Mock, the leadoff batter for Hankinson, the shortstop. One. Outside, 2-1. And now 3 balls and a strike. As Mock looking to see if she can get on base as a leadoff hitter. As Mock will advance to first base, the leadoff batter is on for the Pirates.
The left fielder, Tegan Bowenstein.
As Tegan Bowensteingel will bat. Shows the bunt, gets it down. Third base, Hattelstad throw on to first. In time, there's one, then they'll go to third. Tag was there, but the ball popped out of the glove of the left fielder, Helmstead. So, runner will be safe at third. There is one out. As that'll bring up Izzy Hernandez. Smock at third, Bowensteingel out 2-3 on the sacrifice. As Izzy Hernandez will step in. As the 1-0 from Ensign. Popped up, that will stay in foul territory, and Quam behind the plate will make the catch for out number 2. So 2 away. As
number 24, Adeline Prochnow.
As the designated player, Adeline Prochnow will step in, bats in place of Jessa Prochnow as the designated player. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Outside, 1-1. And now a ball and 2 strikes. Ensign 1 strike away from getting out of this inning unscathed. The 1-2. Popped up in the infield. Who will call it? Kittleson's got it. She'll make the play. And that will retire the side for Hankinson in the top of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors. They did leave 1 on base. We go to the bottom of the first on the Bank North scoreboard. The Burros and the Pirates scoreless on YourLiveEvent.com.
The telephone company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
As we head to the bottom half of inning number 1, Hillsboro Central Valley, their first chance to bat. Peyton Quam, Kaylee Kittleson, Sana Kritzberger. That is your top of the order due up for Hillsboro Central Valley. Here in the bottom of the first. First pitch is inside. Carsey Hattlestead, Alexis Iverson, Chloe Tice. That's your 4, 5, 6. Bottom of the order is Megan Ensign, Evelyn Wilson, and Aaliyah Helmstead. 2 balls and no strikes. As Aubrey Hitmonic is in the circle for Hankinson. Izzy Hernandez behind the plate. That's your battery for the Pirates. 2 balls and a strike to Quam, the catcher for HCV. 2-1 pitch. Inside, make it now 3-1. Skylar Furch at first. Jessa Prochnow at second. 3-1 is a called strike. Count full 3-2 to Peyton Quam. Adley Mock at short. Macy Gockler at third base. That is your infield for the Pirates. 3-2 pitch. As that one is fouled out of play down the third base line. It'll stay full at 3-2. Kaylee Kittleson on deck for the Burros. As the 3-2 pitch. Inside, that's ball 4 to leadoff walk. And the Burros with their first base runner.
The shortstop, number 3, Kaylee Kittleson.
So that'll bring up Kaylee Kittleson for the Burros. First pitch to Kittleson. Outside for a ball. Quam looking to steal. She'll take second. So, runner in scoring position for the Burros. Gracie Meyer in right field. Ava Meyer in center. Tegan Bowenstengel in left field. That's your defensive positioning for the Hankinson Co-op Pirates. 1-0 pitch. As the bunt, able to get it down is Kittleson. Only play is to first, and she beat it out. Then the throw gets away from Prochnow, who is covering the bag, and Quam will come in to score. Kittleson will get the infield single on the bunt. Quam will advance home. Heads up base running, and the Burros are on the scoreboard. As Kritzberger first pitch swinging. Pitcher back to first. As Inmonic to Furch, and now there's one away.
The third baseman, number 22, Carsey Hattlestead.
So Carsey Hattlestead will step in. Kittleson at second. First pitch inside for ball 1. Kersey Adelstead, third baseman, cleanup hitter for Hillsboro Central Valley. Pitch, chopper, third base. Gockler throw on to first and able to beat it out. And then the throw gets away all the way to the fence. Coming around to score is Kittleson. As Hattelstead with the infield single. Kittleson will take home on the throwing error. And it's 2-0. As that'll bring up Alexis Iverson. So a couple of throwing errors, allowing some Burros to score, and it's 2-0. As right fielder Alexis Iverson will step in. First pitch is low for ball one. One-0 from Hitmonic, and grounder fouled on the third base line. And a ball and a strike. Chloe Tice on deck for Hillsboro Central Valley. Ball and a strike. Hitmonic sets and delivers. That one is lined towards right field. That one will get down in front of Meyer, and then we'll take a hop away from her. As running the entire time, Iverson, she'll be in there with a stand-up triple. So Hattelstead will score. RBI triple. As Chloe Tice will step in. Still one out. First pitch to Tice is outside, 1-0. So 4 of the 5 Burros have reached so far as that one is skied in the infield. Mock coming in right at the foul line. Coming out. Makes the catch at the foul line for out number 2. So 2 away.
The pitcher, number 4, Megan Ensign.
Iverson will stay at third as Megan Ensign will step in. Pitcher for the Burros looking to help her cause. Has already been given a 3-run lead. See if she can tack onto it, but she takes strike 1. 7th Burro batter. And 0-2 as Ensign gets a piece of it, but 2 strikes to the Burro pitcher. As Hitmonic looking to get out of the inning. 0-2 as that one skips in front of the plate. Hernandez was able to get a piece of it. And enough for Iverson to advance, so she'll stay at third. Ball and 2 strikes. Ensign will take ball 2. It's now 2-2. Monic sets and delivers. High, make the count now full at 3-2. 3-2. Evelyn Wilson on deck. Should Ensign reach. 3-2 delivery. Swung on a miss for strike 3 as that will retire the side. But Hillsboro Central Valley 3 runs on 3 hits. Couple of errors, and they left 1 on base. 1 complete here on the Bank North scoreboard. It is Hillsboro Central Valley 3, the Hankinson Co-op 0 on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Let's face it, moving is a pain. And if you decide to do it yourself, take the hassle out with All About Moving in Grand Forks. While national conglomerates tend to overcharge and take longer, All About Moving is locally owned and wants to make your next move an efficient and stress-free experience. Take the stress out of moving with All About Moving in Grand Forks, so you can focus on the things that really matter.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll cover the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 2nd and 3rd.
This will be hit and over the shortstop Berg into left center field. A run comes in to score with Alexander Rath.
Optimist Volleyball Series June 16th and 17th.
Blue outside.
Swung on and missed. Now make it a ball and 2 strikes. One, two. Ensign sets and delivers. That one is fouled back into the screen. It will stay 1-2. The ball and 2 strikes. Ensign sets, delivers, and Meyer able to watch ball 2. Even it up now 2-2. Ensign able to work around a leadoff walk in the first inning. Keep a run off the board. As pitch is inside, the count is full, 3-2. Pirates looking to see if they can get the leadoff runner on once again. 3-2 pitch. As that one is lined towards left field. Elmstead, though, able to make the play for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 23, Macy Gockler.
As Macy Gockler will step in. Ball and no strikes. Inside, 2-0. As that one fouled down the first base line. It'll be a strike. 2-1. Two-one pitch. Swung on and missed. Even it up now 2-2. Again, this game 4 of 4 here now today from Costfield here in Central Caston, North Dakota. Full count, 3-2. To the Pirate third baseman. Swung on a miss for strike 3. And signed with her first strikeout.
Pitcher, number 6, Aubrey Hitmonic.
2 away. As Aubrey Hitmonic will step in. Pitcher versus pitcher as first pitch is up high for ball 1. Should Hitmonic reach, Skylar Furch on deck. Low, 2-0. Ensign looking for the 1-2-3 inning, has retired 6 straight Pirates after giving up a leadoff walk. 2-0 pitch, swung on a miss, make it now 2-1. Winner of this will take on Kindred Richland at roughly 6 o'clock on Monday night in the second semifinal. Inside, 3 balls and a strike. Top half of the bracket will be Central Cass and Enderlin. So those two teams picking up victories earlier today. 3-1. Called strike, now make it 3-2. Central Cass, the 23-0 victory over Maple River. Enderlin, an 11-10 walk-off victory against Northern Cass. And a called strike three, back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Ensign and the Burros in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the second on the Bank North scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 3, Hankinson 0 on yourliveevent.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at
So Gemstead, the left fielder, ninth hole hitter. 1-0 as a liner third base, but foul. That'll be a strike. So one away here in the bottom of the second. One. Swung on a miss. Now make it 1-2. Back to the top of the order. On deck is Peyton Quam for HCV. Looking to tack on. They got 3 runs across. Sent 7 Burros to the plate in the top of the first. Outside, 2-2. To the Burro left fielder. Inside, and that will run the count full 3-2. One away here in the bottom of the second. As Hitmonic sets, delivers, swung on a miss for strike 3, second strikeout. And 2 away.
The catcher, number 1, Peyton Quam.
So back to the top of the order, Peyton Quam will step in for the Burros. First pitch is high. Quam reached on a walk, came around to score the game's first run in the first inning. The 1-0 is a called strike. Even it up now 1-1. Should Quam reach, Kaylee Kittleson on deck for HCV. As that is lined towards the left field line. That one will get by the left fielder. It will roll all the way to the wall. As we'll see how far Quam can run. She will slide into third with a 2-out triple. So Quam, see if she can get the 2-out rally going here as Kaylee Kittleson will step in with 2 outs and a runner at third. Inside, good block there by Hernandez. Keeps it in front of her. Keeps Quam at third. Kittleson, a single, came around to score in her first plate appearance. Ball and a strike. To the Burros shortstop, Kaylee Kittleson. Burros looking to tack on their lead. Got 3 in the first. See if they can get some in the second here. 2 balls and a strike. Hitmonic looking for the shutout inning here. Grounder, shortstop, Mock, tough play, and able to beat it out is Kittleson. Then the throw gets away from the first baseman. Kittleson with the RBI infield single. She'll take second on the air. And Quam scores. It's 4-0. And Santa Kritzberger will step up to the plate for the Burros. First pitch, a called strike, 0-1. Kritzberger grounded out back to Hitmonic, the pitcher, in the first inning, her first time up. The 0-1. Outside corner for strike 2. Should Kritzberger reach, Carsey Hattelstad on deck for HCV. Chopper, third base side, foul. It'll stay 0-2. And a ball. Ball and 2 strikes. Carsey Hattelstad. Single run scored her first time up. Set, 1-2. As it's a grounder back up the middle, they'll wave around Kittleson. She will score as Kritzberger the RBI single. And it's 5-0 in favor of the Burros.
The third baseman, number 22, Carsey Hattelstad.
That'll bring up Carsey Hattelstad for HCV. First pitch to Hattelstad is on the turf, and Kritzberger will take second. So now runner in scoring position. Burros 3 straight hits after back-to-back outs to start this inning. Chopper, third base side. Gockler on to first in time. That will retire the side. 5-3 on the putout, but Hillsboro Central Valley gets 2 runs on 3 hits. An error, they left 1 on base. 2 complete on the Bank North scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 5, Hankinson 0 on yourliveevent.com.
The Rumble on the Red, presented by Ellingson Companies and Gerdau Metals Recycling, is coming to West Fargo, North Dakota. The World of Outlaws and Nos Energy Drink Sprint Cars come to the Red River Valley Speedway on Saturday, May 31st. Tickets are available now at slspromotions.com or by calling 815-342023.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Skylar Furch will lead it off for the Pirates here in the top half of inning number 3. And she'll watch ball 2 quickly now, 2-0 to the first baseman for the Hankinson Co-op. 8-9-1 due up for the Pirates here in the third. As that one is popped up in the infield, Kittleson underneath it. She'll make the play for out number 1. As that'll bring up the 9-spot hitter, the center fielder, Ava Meyer, for the Pirates. First pitch to Meyer, swung on and missed for strike 1. Ensign has retired 7 straight Pirates after giving up a leadoff walk in the first inning. 0-2 to Meyer. Ensign delivers. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. Third strikeout for Ensign, and quickly 2 away.
Number 3, Adley Mock.
As we go back to the top of the order, and Adley Mock. up high for ball one. Mock the shortstop, a walk to lead off the game for the Pirates. Got as far as third, but was stranded there. 1-0 as that one is off the glove of Ensign and no play at short. Kittleson will just hold on to it, and it's an infield single.
The left fielder, number 19, Tegan Bowenstagel.
That'll bring up left fielder Tegan Bowenstagel for the Pirates. First hit for the Hankinson Co-op. Pitch from Ensign is inside. 1-0. Owen single, 0 for 1. Grounded out to catcher Quam. Her first time up. 2-0. So the Pirates looking to see if they can get a 2-out rally going. Out their second base runner, grounder third base side, foul. It'll be 2 balls and a strike. Should the Pirate left fielder reach? Izzy Hernandez on deck for the Pirates. Ensign's 2-1, grounder third base side and just foul. It'll be strike 2. Close one down the third base line, just maybe a couple inches foul. Would have been dangerous if that one was going towards the corner. But instead, the count is even now 2-2. Ensign 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. 2-2. Up high. Ball 3. Runner is going, and the throw goes into center field, the stolen base. And a runner in scoring position for the Pirates. Like the throw might have been got there, just unable to get the catch. And the tag by Kittleson. So, count is full 3-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning. Fourth for Ensign. As we go to the bottom of the third on the Bank North scoreboard, it is Hillsboro Central Valley 5, the Hankinson Co-op 0 on yourliveevent.com.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Bottom of the third, Hillsboro Central Valley. They've scored in each of their first 2 trips to the plate. They got 3 in the first, 2 in the second. As so, Alexis Iverson will lead it off for the Burros.
Leading off for Hillsboro Central Valley, the right fielder, number 13, Alexis Iverson.
So Aubrey Admonic back in for her third inning of work. Alexis Iverson will lead it off for Hillsboro Central Valley. Pitch is inside for ball 1. Iverson, a RBI triple, her first time up. Swung on and missed. Aims it up now 1-1 to Iverson. Chloe Tice on deck for HCV. Hitmonic sets and the 1-1. Fly towards center field, but Meyer able to get underneath it, make the play for out number 1. So Chloe Tice will step in. Her second plate appearance. As showed the bunt, got a piece of it, and it'll be strike 1. Tice 0 for 1, popped out too short her first time up. And that one in the dirt. Ball and a strike. As the bunt down this time. And throw on to first, not in time. As a bunt single for Tice. So make it inside, we'll step in for HCV. Pitcher versus pitcher battle. First pitch to Ensign. Called strike. 0-1. Ensign 0 for 1, struck out 10 the first. Her first time up. The 0-1. Up high, runner going and sliding in safely. Tice with the stolen base. And a runner in scoring position. So Ensign looking to help her cause. 1-1 pitch. Swung on a miss. Now make it 1-2. Evelyn Willison on deck for the Burros. 1-2. Up high, evens it up now 2-2. The 2-2. As that one skips, did that get a piece of Ensign? They'll say it did. So it's a hit by a pitch. Tice was running when she saw it in the dirt. She'll get sent back to second. Ensign the hit by a pitch. As Evelyn Willison will step in. First and second with one away. As we'll get a courtesy runner. So courtesy runner for Hillsboro Central Valley. As swinging is Willison, and center field diving, able to make the play is Meyer. Throw on to second, able to get back is Tice, but Willison gave it a ride, but Meyer able to stay with it for out number 2. As Aaliyah Helmstead will step up with 2 outs. In the dirt for ball 1, 1-0. Swung on a miss. Now ball and a strike in the dirt, gets to the backstop, and both runners will move up. It's now second and third. Helmstead 0 for 1, struck out in the second, her first time up. 1-1 pitch. Popped up towards shortstop. Mock underneath it. She'll make the play. And down goes Hillsboro Central Valley in the third. No runs, no 1 hit, no errors. They left on 2. 3 complete on the Bank North scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 5, Hankinson 0 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Did you know that there are several different types of crop hail insurance policies? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We at Irie Insurance want to help you select a hail policy that will best protect your crops and bottom line from a hailstorm. Give us a call today to schedule a time to meet with an Irie Insurance agent. For our contact information, go to our website at irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
The City of Hillsboro invites you to make Hillsboro your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsboro. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsboro, contact the Hillsboro City Office at 701-636-4620.
So the Pirates will lead it off here in the fourth inning. Izzy Hernandez for the Pirates. One-zero. Chopper, shortstop. Kittleson on to first in time. Over to Willison. 6-3 on the putout. One away.
Designated player number 24, Adeline Prochnow.
So the designated player, Adeline Prochnow, will step in. She bats for the second baseman, Jessa Prochnow. First pitch, strike one. Prochnow 0 for 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Inside, he was up now 1-1. Gracie Meyer on deck for the Pirates. The 3-1 pitch. Outside, the 1-1 pitch. Now make it 2-1 to Prochnow. Inside her fourth inning of work. Outside, 3-1. Pitch. Called strike. Makes the count full 3-2. As Ensign looking for her fifth strikeout. Has struck out a pair of batters in both the second and third innings. Three-two pitch. Foul back into the screen. It'll stay full at 3-2. 3-2 to Adeline Prochnow for the Pirates. Hankinson going to try to get the leadoff batter on for the second time, but out in front, swung on a miss. Strike out number 5 for Ensign. And there's 2 away. Outside for ball 1. Gracie Meyer will step in, the right fielder. 1-0 from Ensign. Outside corner, ball on the strike. Meyer 0 for 1, flew out to left to lead off the second, her first time up. Popped up, third base side, and able to have enough room was Hattlestead. She'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. 1-2-3, down go the Pirates. Here in the top of the fourth, no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 4. On the Bank North scoreboard, the Burros lead 5-0 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships.
So Kate Monolaws will be the new pitcher for the Pirates. So Edmonic will go 3 innings, giving up the 5 runs.
Now hitting for Hillsboro Central Valley, the leadoff hitter, the catcher number 1, Peyton Kwon.
So Peyton Kwon will lead it off for the Bros here in the 4th. As Monolaws will deliver outside for ball 1. Two and 1. Kwon, the leadoff hitter for the Burros. Couple of runs scored, a walk and a triple. First 2 times up to the plate. 3 balls and a strike. Kaylee Kittleson on deck for HCV. Called strike now, 3 and 2. Three-two pitch. Up high. It's ball 4. It's a leadoff walk.
The shortstop, number 3, Kaylee Kittleson.
So Kaylee Kittleson will step in for the Burros. Pitch is low for ball 1. Quam will get the stolen base. Then the throw goes into center field, and Quam will take third. So Quam now at third for Hillsboro Central Valley. You're getting to see if they can tack on some runs here in the inning. Pitch is high. 2-0. Low, make it now 3-0. Kaylee Kittleson, 2 for 2, a couple of singles, a couple of runs scored for the Burrow shortstop. Outside for ball 4. Back-to-back walks to lead off the inning. And Santa Kritzberger will step in. First pitch to Kritzberger is high, as Kittleson will take second, no throw. So earns that now second and third. Outside, 2-0. Darcy Haddlestead on deck for HCV, 3-0. Kritzberger 1 for 2, Ground out in the first, an RBI single in the second. 3-0. Ball outside for ball 4. 3 straight walks will load him up.
The third baseman, number 22, Carsey Hattelstead.
So Carsey Hattelstead to bat for HCV. First pitch in the dirt. Hernandez able to get a piece of it. Runners will stay put. Bases loaded. Two and 0. Hattelstead a single and a run scored in the first. A ground out to end the second. Her second time up. As that one is lined towards left center field, and making the catch is Bowensingle. Runner will tag from third, so Hattelstead a productive out as Quam scores. Kittleson will also go to second. Carsey Hattelstead the RBI sac fly. So one out. Runners at the corners as Alexis Iverson to bat for HCV. First pitch is a called strike as Kritzberger running on the pitch. She'll take second. So now a ball, or one strike, and runners at second and third. 0-1 pitch, fouled back out of play. Iverson, an RBI triple in the first, flew out to lead off the third, her second time up. Up high, ball and 2 strikes. Chloe Tice on deck for the Burros. Chopper, that one through the shortstop. 1 run is in. Runners at the corners as Iverson reaches.
The second baseman, number 10, Chloe Tice.
So Kittleson scores. Kritzberger now to third. It's 7-0. As Chloe Tice will step in. Pitch low, and then Iverson will take second. So runners back to second and third. With 1 out. Back up the middle. That one will drop down for a base hit. 1 run is in. They'll wave around Iverson as well. It's a 2-run single for Chloe Tice. Kritzberger scores. Iverson scores. 2 RBIs as Megan Ensign will step in. (9-0). The Burros can get together one more run here in this inning. Potential for the 10-run rule. Pitch is outside for ball 1 to Ensign. 0 for 1, struck out to end the first. Hit by a pitch in the third, her second time up. 1-0. Called strike, runner going, and a stolen base there for Tice. But it was a called strike. So 1-1 to Ensign. Evelyn Willison on deck for HCV. High, make it now 2-1. Swung on and missed. Now even it up 2-2. Count even 2-2. Grounder towards third base. Gockler throw on to Furch. That one gets away from Furch. And everyone is safe. Runners will be at the corners.
The first baseman, number 15, Evelyn Willison.
So Tice now to third, Ensign at first. As Evelyn Willison will step in. Couple more errors this inning. So far proving costly for the Pirates. Called strike. Ensign running. Or courtesy runner. In for Hillsboro Central Valley, occupying second. Pitch is low, ball and a strike. One pitch. Swung on and missed. Now 1-2. Willison 0 for 2. Pop out to second, a fly out to center. Her first 2 plate appearances. The 1-2 is low, even up now 2-2. Hempstead on deck for HCV. Montalana sets, delivers. Chopper, third base side. Nice job, Corey Erickson looking it through. Making the play. Showing the players how it's done. Stays at 2-2. Popped up, and Hernandez will make the catch. Behind the plate, 2 away. Runners will stay put. So as Aaliyah Hempstead will step in for HCV. First pitch, that one is off the glove. Runner going to try to come from third. Sliding in safely is Tice, and it's 10-0 in favor of the Burros. And sign will go, or the runner will go to third. One and 0. Pitch is low now, 2-0. Hempstead 0 for 2. As that hitter. Second hit by a pitch. Put runners back at the corners, and we're back to the top of the order. Peyton Quam to step in. As this will be the 4th time through the order for HCV. Called strike. As Jem said, we'll swipe second, so runners back at second and third. A 1 is inside. Ball and a strike. Quam has reached base all 3 plate appearances, a couple of walks, also a triple, and 3 runs scored. Pitch is high, 2-1. 2-1. Up high, 3-1. Should Quam reach? Kaylee Kittleson on deck for the Burros. 10-0, the Burros with the lead. Called strike. Count full now at 3-2. Three, two, high for ball 4. And Quam with her third walk. So that'll bring up Kaylee Kittleson. Third walk issued by Monolaz here in this inning. Bases loaded for Kaylee Kittleson. She's reached base all 3 plate appearances. A couple of singles and then a walk, 3 runs scored. As that one will get through the infield. 1 run is in, they'll wave around. Another one, it's a 2-run single for Kaylee Kittleson. Hempstead scores from second. So Kaylee Kittleson with a 2-run double. It's now 12-0 in favor of HCV. As Hernandez will walk out, have a quick talk with Monolaz. 7 runs this inning for the Burros. And Santa Kritzberger to bat. First appearance is a called strike, 0-1. Kritzberger 1 for 2, a single, a walk, and a run scored. As that one to the backstop, and another run will score. They get now 13-0 as Kittleson will go to third base. Eight across this inning for the Bros. As that hitter, second hit by a pitch, and runs back to the corners.
The third baseman, number 22, Carsey Hattlestead.
So Carsey Hattlestead now to bat for the Burros. 13th Burro batter. Runners at the corners. As swinging that one line towards left center. That one will get through the gap. Meyer will track it down at the wall. Run is in. They'll wave around the second as it's a 2-run double for Carsey Hattlestead. Kittleson, Kritzberger scores. Hattlestead, 2-run double.
The right fielder, number 13, Alexis Iverson.
RBIs number 3 and 2 and 3 today. It's 15-0. Pitch is up high for ball 1. So Alexis Iverson. RBI triple in the first. Flew out in the second. Reached on air earlier this inning. Liner towards left field. Bowen single will make the play, and that will retire the side. But 10 runs able to come across for Hillsboro Central Valley in the 4th inning. As we go to the top of the 5th. On the Bank North scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley 15, the Pirates 0 on yourliveevent.com.
Message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cazette Seed Sales, Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
I will be your guiding light, 'cause you don't have to go alone. I will bring you through the storm. I will lift you up. No, you're not on your own. I will be the light that carries you through the storm. I will lift you up.
The Northern Cast Booster Club is here for all Jaguar students from academics, arts, athletics, and co-curricular activities throughout the school year. You can find more information or become a Northern Cast Booster Club member today by scanning the QR code on screen now, or follow the Northern Cast Booster Club on Facebook for updates throughout the year, or simply search for the Northern Cast Booster Club page on the Northern Cast School website. Go Jags!
Pinch hitter will be Lillian Miedewalt for the Pirates. As she'll take ball 2. It's 2-1. She'll bat for Macy Gockler in the 6th spot. As that one is fouled down the first base line. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count is full now at 3-2. And a called strike 3, and signed with a strikeout. As Keisha Monolaz will step in. Called strike. Monolaz came in to pitch last inning. Her first plate appearance, batting for the pitcher, Aubrey Hitmonic. 0-1 is up high. Ball on a strike. One is high. 2-1. Ensign looking for the shutout here. 3-1. Three-one pitch. Called strike. Make the count now full at 3-2 to Monolaz. Eighth grader, Keisha Monolaz. Outside is... That is ball 4. So Monolaz will get the walk. Runner at first. We'll get a courtesy runner. That is 5. Tatum Stenson for the Pirates.
Now running at first base, number 5, Tatum Stenson. Now hitting, number 4, Sydney Waller.
And Sydney Waller will be the pinch hitter. Outside for ball 1. And Sound looking to finish the game here. One-0. As that one flied towards left field. That one will get into the gap. Kritzberger, unable to get it, goes all the way to the wall, and it's a double. And runners will be at second and third as Waller able to rocket one out to the gap. Second and third. with one away. As that's 18.
Now hitting number 18, Adeline Stenvold.
As Adeline Stenvold. Adeline Stenvold will bat for the Pirates. First pitch swung on and missed. Stenvold, an 8th grader. Swung on a miss now, 0-2. Stenvold batting in place of Ava Meyer here in the 9 spot. Oh, 2 is low, making now 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 2.
Now hitting number 3, Adley Mock.
Hillsboro Central Valley, 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 10 in the fourth. Make it 15-0. That's your game recap from Golden Harvest Timkins at Seed Sales, 701-430-0877. As Adley Mock will bat for Hankinson. She'll take ball 1. Outside snap, throw down to third as they've got a pickoff here in a pickle as that one is off the glove of Quam, and so a run will score. So Monalaws will score. Had her in the pickle, but the throw off of Quam's glove, and the Pirates able to get on the scoreboard. 15-1. Waller will take third. 2-0 pitch. Called strike 2-1. And coming to you from the Dakota Bank broadcast booth, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, locations in Minnesota and North Dakota, dhb.bank. So now runner at third, pitch is in the dirt, now 3-1. Mock 1 for 1, a walk and a single for 2 times to the plate. 3 balls and a strike. As that was ball 4, so the second walk for Mock. As that'll put runners in the corners. As Tegan Bowenstagel will step in for the Pirates. And would still have to get 5 more runs to try to extend this game into a bottom half of the inning. First pitch is outside. Runner will go. Throw on to second. Not in time. It's a stolen base for Mock. So now second and third for Bowenstagel. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed, even it up now 1-1. Should Bowenstagel reach? Izzy Hernandez on deck for the Pirates. 1-1, fly towards third baseline. He'll get out of play. And a ball and 2 strikes. Pirates down to their final strike. The 1-2 is up high, even it up now 2-2. Bowenstagel ground out and a strikeout her 2 times up. And swung on and missed. In the dirt, they'll have to go to first, and no play. So Bowenstagel strikes out, but had to complete the play at first. Quam unable to get a grip of it. Deflected off of her. And so the bases are loaded for Izzy Hernandez. Credit to the Pirates. As Hernandez swung on a missed 0-1. Continuing to play here, playing hard. Loading the bases here in the top of the fifth. Pitch is low, a ball and a strike. Hernandez 0 for 2. Pop out and a ground out. Swung on a miss, now strike 2 once again. Pirates are down to their final strike. See if Ensign can get it here. The 1-2. Back up the middle. That one will get through. It's a base hit. 1 run is in. The wave around the second run. Throw in from Kritzberger. It's a 2-run single for Izzy Hernandez. Waller scores. Stenvold scores. Mock to third. 15-3. Pitch is inside as pitch. That one is hopped up. Foul territory, and that is caught. So Adeline Procknell will foul out, and that will do it here from Costfield at Central Cass. As Procknell flies out, and your final on the Bank North scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley 15, Hankinson 3. We'll recap and we return yourliveevent.com.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com. The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsboro and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
So we'll recap it here on yourliveevent.com. 15-3 is your final. Hillsboro Central Valley. They are the winners. They will advance into the semifinals. A 6 o'clock game against Kindred Richland coming up on Monday night. Let's get you our final stats. Adley Mock for Hankinson. She went 1 for 1, a couple of walks and a single. Tegan Bowensteiger. 0 for 3, did reach on a strikeout. Izzy Hernandez 1 for 3, a 2-run single in the 5th inning. Adeline Procknell 0 for 3. Gracie Meyer 0 for 2. Macy Gockler 0 for 1. Pinch hit was Lillian Meadowalt. She went 0 for 1. Aubrey Hetmonic 0 for 1. Then Kasia Monolaws. Pinch hit for her, a walk and a run scored. Skylar Furch 0 for 1, pinch hit for by Sydney Waller. She 1 for 1, a double and a run scored. Ava Meyer 0 for 1. Then Adelie Steinvold reached base on a strikeout, came around to score. In the pitching circle, Aubrey Heitmonic She went 3 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. As Kasia Monalaz came in for a 1 inning, gave up 3 hits, 10 runs on 3 walks. For Hillsboro Central Valley, Peyton Quam, 1 for 1, 3 walks, and 4 runs scored. Kaylee Kittleson, 3 for 3 with a walk and 4 runs scored. Santa Kritzberger, walk hit by a pitch, a couple runs scored. Carsey Hattelstad, 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs. Alexis Iverson, triple also reached on an error and an RBI. Chloe Tice, 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Megan Ensign, hit by pitch, also reached on an error. Her courtesy runner came around to score. Evelyn Willison, 0 for 3. Leah Jumstead, 0 for 2, was hit by a pitch and a run scored. Megan Ensign in the circle went 5 innings, gave up those 3 runs on 2 hits, 6, 7 strikeouts, and she walked 3. That's a look at your final stat. We'll come back. We'll get some post-game reaction when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
At 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, Hillsboro Central Valley, the 15-3 victory here. We're joined by our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy, energy for life, Enbridge.com, as that is Peyton Quam for Hillsboro Central Valley. And Peyton, first off, congratulations. How good does it feel that you're keeping your season alive here by one more game?
Really good. We're really excited for this region tournament.
Just kind of talk about kind of what you were seeing there. Obviously, I know you wanted to get out there in that early start, able to get those runs in the first inning. Just kind of talk about how the game progressed here for the Bros to pick up the victory.
Right. We knew coming into this game we've already faced them, so we knew that what their pitching was going to be like, and I thought we were ready for them. And we weren't overly confident, and like we knew what we were going to face, because once we get to the region tournament, everything's wiped. It's 0-0. So you never know. They might come out and smash 5 home runs off of Megan, but thankfully they didn't. But it was just our game plan to start out strong and stay strong throughout the game.
Yeah, just talk about how important, like you mentioned there, the fact that you came in ready to play. Right, it is tournament time, especially in the way this format is. If you weren't ready to come out today, anything could happen. You might have had your season come to an end. Right,
especially with these first round of games, single elimination.
So talk about here just the season as it's gone here as a senior, kind of one of those leadership roles here, kind of what you've seen out of yourself and your teams to get you ready here for this region tournament.
Right. I know we always talked about it. The regular season does matter, but it doesn't. It really matters once you get to region, because end goal is state, win a state championship, right? And you have to go to regions. You have to do well at regions to get there. So it was always our goal to do really well at regions.
So how excited are you the fact that, hey, you keep your season alive here by a couple more days here? You get a chance to keep on to try to make it to that state tournament.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I'm seeing lots of good things.
All right, Peyton, congratulations on the victory. Good luck here moving forward here in the tournament.
Thank you.
That was Peyton Kwame here, Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Enbridge.com. We'll take a break, come back with more, YourLiveEvent.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Get you our Agassi Precision Ag play of the game online at planterdoc.com, your local precision planting dealer. As we'll go in the that fourth inning, Kaylee Kittleson able to get that two-run double down the line as we're talking with Kaylee Kittleson here for Hillsboro Central Valley. And Kaylee, first off, congratulations on the victory. Just how important is it the fact that able to pick up the win, advance here in the region tournament?
That's very important for us. We knew that coming out today it's going to be cold, but it's also cold for that other team. We just have to perform and just get out better.
Yeah, kind of how do you manage that here? Because, you were playing them a couple days ago, and it was about 45 degrees warmer, and now just kind of how do you manage with the conditions here, knowing that it's cold and windy for your team?
It is a big change playing them when it was like 80 degrees, now 45. We just got to come out there and just fight through it, I guess.
Yeah, just with that, talk about kind of what you've seen for yourself as well as your team here over the the last couple of months here, getting you ready for the tournament time here.
We got to keep fighting. We have practice tomorrow. Got to push hard in practice. Nothing comes easy the second time around, so got to push hard.
Yeah, talk about with that as well. I know you're kind of talking here with Corey and some of the teammates there, especially on that line drive. Kind of just what were you seeing there at the plate? Able to reach base here all 4 times, a couple of singles, a double, and then a walk as well here tonight.
If there's a bunch of people on bases, you just got to move them around, swap places with them, and then just score runs in. That's all we need.
So able to survive here tonight, and with how it is now, you're guaranteed a couple more games here. Chance here to continue on and move on and hopefully qualify for the state tournament coming up here.
Yep, sounds great.
All right, Kaylee Kittleson joining us here. Congratulations on the victory. Good luck moving forward.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll talk with the coach when we return here, liveevent.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Okay. YourLiveEvent.com. Here's our Norman County Raceway Red River Valley Speedway post-game show continues as it's time now for our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game coaches comments as Corey Erickson for Hillsboro Central Valley. And Corey, first off, congratulations on the victory here tonight.
Thank you. Happy with the way the girls played. The conditions, early on in the season, I'm not sure we'd be playing today, just with the cold and everything, and how windy it is out there. We're freezing out there. I was trying to flash signs to my players, and my hands didn't want to work by the end of the game. So they handled the cold a lot better than I did.
And really, right, isn't that all you can really ask for your players here? And just kind of, that's one of the things about playing sports here, springtime in North Dakota, right?
Yeah, no, the girls were ready to play. So I was really happy with how they competed today, despite the conditions. Knowing it might be their last games, we knew coming in, if we executed and played up to our potential, we could get a couple more games here at least a couple more games this region, or for the region tournament. And like I said, Megan pitched great defensively. We, had a couple lapses. They were late, but we're fine, and we played well enough to win today.
Yeah, with that here, I know we kind of talked about that yesterday in our kind of pre-match or talking and previewing with the tournament here. And right, got to give credit to Hankinson. Right, they are a young team, but they came ready to play. Didn't make it easy for you today.
I've known Mike since I started coaching. He's been at this longer than I have. He knows his stuff. He has a good rapport built up with his players. They are a young team, but. Last year they beat us last year, and they've been to the state tournament, several times in the past. So, a team with that amount of history and that much knowledge with the coaching staff, you can never take them lightly.
So advancing now here to a Monday and a familiar opponent here in the Vikings of Kindred Richland.
Yeah, this will be the third time that we played here this season. And what we've really been preaching to the kids is that, again, the season, once you get to the postseason, your record is 0-0 again. So we need to play Kindred like it's the first time that we've ever played them, and no history with them now. So we just got to play, compete, wipe out the records, and just compete as hard as we can.
All right, Corey Erickson, coach for Hillsboro Central Valley, Dakota Heritage Bank, post-game coaches' comments. Corey, thanks for your time. Congratulations on the victory, and good luck moving forward in the tournament.
Thank you so much, Brady.
All right, we'll take one more break. Recap when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
To Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
It's time to hit the ground with summer lawn and gardening projects, and Mayport Hardware is here to help. Stop by the greenhouse and browse the wide selection of flowers to liven up your yard. From the outdoor power tools of mowers, tillers, and trimmers to the lawn care essentials of seeds, fertilizers, and top-tier gardening tools, let Mayport Hardware transform your yard to where the grass is greener. Come visit Tim, Sue, and the staff at Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
So that'll do it for us here on YourLiveEvent.com. One more award to give out here before we wrap it up. It's our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection online at halsteadtel.com. We'll give that to Izzy Hernandez for the Pirates, a two-run single. They're in the fifth inning, able to get a hold of one, get one into the outfield, bring home two of her teammates. So Izzy Hernandez, that's your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Halstead Telephone Company, it is how to connect. That should do it for us here. As we'll wrap up our post-game show from the Red River Valley Speedway and Norman County Raceway. That is it for day number one of the 2025 Region 1 softball tournament. 4 games in the books here from Cost Field. In the top half of the bracket earlier today, it was a 23-0 victory for Central Cass over Maple River. They will take on the Enderlin Eagles on Monday at 4 o'clock as they pick up the victory 11-10 in walk-off fashion against the Jaguars of Northern Cass. So your 4 o'clock semifinal will be the Squirrels and the Eagles right back here from Costfield in Central Cass. Bottom half of the bracket, it was the 2-seed Kindred Richland picking up the victory, 21-1 for Kindred Richland over Lisbon. So the Vikings, they advance. They will take on the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley. They defeat the Hankinson Co-op 15-3. So it will be the Vikings and the Burros at roughly 6 o'clock after the first semifinal. That is Monday. Again, 2 wins gets you the trip to the state tournament. Got to win 2 before you lose 2. Thank you so much for all of you tuning in throughout our coverage here today. Thank you to the broadcast, thank you to the sponsors that you saw and heard throughout this broadcast. Of course, whenever possible, we ask that you please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. As without them, this coverage on YourLiveEvent.com would not be possible. Make sure you visit our website. Give us a follow on X as well to be notified, and give us a subscribe on YouTube so you can stay in the know as tournament time in North Dakota continues. Minnesota will add on to that coming up next week, so plenty of time here, plenty of high school sports coverage and graduation coverage as well coming up. All that right here on yourliveevent.com. I'm Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your evening, everybody.